again with the ru'ya. And there's a lot of lessons that we can take from the surah. You know, the, the first thing when Yusuf alayhi salam talking to his father, he just told him, يا أبتي إني رأيت 11 كوكبا والشمس والقمر رأيتهم لي ساجدين. You know, sometimes again, this is the first thing Sayyidina Yaqub, he told his son, what he told him, يا بني لا تقصص رؤيتك على أخوتك فيكيد لك كيدا إن الشيطان كان للإنسان عدوا مبين. Sometimes certain difference, we're not saying that Yaqub alayhi salam treated his kids different, but sometimes even certain feeling of inequality, injustice, it can cause a conflict. You know, even with your own brothers. The brothers of Yusuf alayhi salam, they plotting for Yusuf to take him, and the story said they want to either the throw him. The first story is they need to kill him, but they said that his brother Benjamin suggested they throw him in the well. Subhanallah, look, Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam, he goes from a ru'ya. That ru'ya, subhanallah, as if it caused difficulty. Now his brother feel jealous because they think that their father loves them more. And now, subhanallah, that little feeling, even with the brothers, they try to get rid of him. You know, they suggested to his father, Ya Abati, let Joseph come with us, Yusuf alayhi salam, let him come with us. نلعب ونرتع. Either we play or we feed the animals. You know, Sayyidina Yaqub, he knows his kids. He knows. He said, the first thing, what he told him, قال أخاف أن يأكل الذئب. And look at the plot they're doing. They came to him with the same story. They come to him, يا أبتي أكله الذئب. You know, subhanallah, Allah Azza wa Jalla, they're going to get the story, subhanallah, to Sayyidina Yusuf left as a ghulam, and at the end of the story, he came back as the minister of finance. He went from a little ghulam, a little kid. Allah Azza wa Jalla protects Sayyidina Yusuf. He protected him in the well. In the well, Allah Azza wa Jalla sent him some people. These people came, they were like thirsty, and they said they have a caravan. They want water for the caravan. And again, Allah direct them to that well. فأدوا دلوه فقال يا بشرى هذا غلام. You know, the minute they took this, they scooped the water, and with the bucket of water came, they heard the voice. It came Yusuf alayhi salam. Now his story start. The story start beginning. Now they look at Yusuf. What are they going to do with it? Well, some people, they don't need kids. Some people, they want to give their kids away. They sold it to Aziz Misr. Can you imagine? They sold Yusuf alayhi salam. Allah Azza wa Jalla again taking Yusuf from his father to the well, to these people, from these people to the palace of Aziz Misr, to the highest of the highest in Egypt. Now they raise Yusuf alayhi salam. As we know, Yusuf alayhi salam, they said that he had, from the beauty, he was a handsome man. Walayadu billah. Even the lady that she raised him, she have an eye on him. You know, she started, walayadu billah, قال فراودته عن نفسه. She started, plotting to have Yusuf for herself. And again, Yusuf again is, subhanallah, from the story, he was min al-muhsinin. In the well, he was in al-muhsinin. In the prison, he was min al-muhsinin. In خزائن مصر قال إنك لمن المحسنين. سيدنا يوسف, he didn't change. قال فلما غلقت الأبواب قالت هيت لك أو هيت لك أو هيت لك قال ما عاد الله. The guy is Allah Azza wa Jalla prepare him as a Nabi. You know, the story now that Yusuf alayhi salam again Some of it that we're going to go over an ayah. There is a lot of ayahs, a lot of people, which is the ayah that says, you know, بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. When the ayah says that قالت هيت لك فهم بها فهمت به وهم بها وهم بها. Some people they said والعياذ بالله that Yusuf والعياذ بالله that he was trying to respond to the امرأة العزيز. But he said وهمت به أن تغلق الباب وهم بها أن to run away. Go ahead.
همت به وهم بها. He turned her down. Okay. From her, prestige and her high status, okay, for a slave boy to put her down or decline her, it raises that arrogance of her, and she وهمت به ضربا همت به. She attacked him. Oh, how dare you refuse me?
Okay. But the story, some of the story says وهمت به to attack him, وهم بها, he's running away. Some of them even said that والله أعلم, they say فلما رأى برهان ربه. Some of them says برهان ربه that he is the Al-Aziz, the guy at the door. Because again, when they witnessed when he running away, she faces with Aziz Masr. Then she, subhanallah, now she's changing the story. He said, what happened to the people they want bad things with your own family? She tried now to flip the story, subhanallah. How many people in this life they flipping the story on you? How many times you have the rights and then people they start flipping the story on you? ولكن Allah Azza wa Jal send a wise man. He said, and he tell him, إذا كان قميصه قد من دبر, it means he's running. If he's running, she's gonna go attack him from the back. فصدق وكانت من الكاذبين. واما اذا قد قميصه من قبل فصدقت وهو والعياذ بالله من الكاذبين. Because if she come from here, it means he's an attacker. And we know the story. They found that قميصه, subhanallah. Even though they put Yusuf alayhi salam in prison.
Strategic reasons.
Because it's the wife. They put him in. Subhanallah. Allah Azza wa Jal again for Yusuf they send him a friend in prison. And Allah Azza wa Jal give tafsir al-ahlam, tafsir al-ru'a to Yusuf alayhi salam. He gave, and the guy in the prison asked Yusuf, huh? Yeah, they explain, he explained the dreams or ru'ya, your vision. And Allah Azza wa Jal sent him that guy, and that guy was in prison even with Yusuf alayhi salam, and he asked him about ru'ya, and Yusuf alayhi salam explained that ru'ya, and that guy is supposed to be released. And Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam قال اذكرني عند ربك. Mention me. I'm in prison. Mention me when you go to the Aziz Masr. Subhanallah. And again, then he need another ru'ya. Allah Azza wa Jal gave him another ru'ya, and he explained the ru'ya. Then again, now Sayyidina Yusuf released. Now Sayyidina Yusuf, now they put him on khazan. Can you imagine? You go from the well, you go from being sold, you go from being attacked, being accused, being in prison, get out of prison, and now you are the minister of finance. And we know the story, when there was a drought in the area where the tribe of Yusuf alayhi salam. Now they need some food. They send them to Egypt. And who go? Sayyidina Yaqub, he sent his kids. Well, he sent his kids with him, and he sent Benjamin with him. Benjamin went with him. When he went over there, now they need like wheat, they need whatever, rice, whatever it is, something to eat. Then with the wisdom of Yusuf alayhi salam, he took Suwa al-Malik. Some of them says the cup, some of them says and put it in their stuff. And before they leave, they mentioned there is something stolen in from the palace of the king, and right there, he stopped them before they leave. They said, we're gonna look for the Suwah al-Malik, and they stopped. Subhanallah! Now they turn on the little one. They turn on Benjamin and they tell Benjamin probably is that لقد سرق أخوه من قبل. You know.
The only one he was, he was the full blood of Yusuf.
Yes, exactly. Which is, that's from different mother. That's what the jealousy came from. The jealousy comes from because they are, when you are, subhanallah, even the story, when you don't have a mother, subhanallah, and you have a father, no matter what it is, your stepmother always going to be, no matter, she could be the queen, it's not going to be the same. It's always going to be a sensitive. Then, when I tell him, stop, we have something missing. And they found it, and now they accused the little one. He said, لقد سرق أخوه من قبل. Subhanallah. And now the story of Yusuf. Now we become the one, now they asking him for give, for something to give. They ask him for just a little supply, but ask him for real food. When Allah Azza wa Jal wants something for you, Allah Azza wa Jal will flip every single thing. He make Sayyidina Yusuf not being killed. He make the will not even drown Sayyidina Yusuf. He make Sayyidina Yusuf cannot get out by himself. He sends them somebody to scoop him up. Sayyidina Yusuf, he cannot stay with them and make him sell him. They sold him to the Aziz Masr. And again, he taught him how to tafsir al-ahlam. He taught him how to be min al-muhsinin. He's become a very, very, it's like a character of a prophet. Allah Azza wa Jalla preparing Yusuf alayhi salam. And the story again, after that, when they give him, the shirt of Yusuf, they took him to his father, called inni la shummu, la ajidu raha Yusuf, that he smelled. Can you imagine? And I don't know the story how long that Yusuf. Some of them say 18 years or 22 years. How long that he was away? I have no idea. But the story, he was away for a long time, and his father still can smell the smell of his son. He said, "Inni la ajidu raha Yusuf." Then they thought now, well, his father is crazy. Subhanallah, they think that he lost his mind, and he smelled Yusuf alayhi salam. And we know the story when they brought his father to Yusuf alayhi salam, and they know innaka la Yusuf. They know Allah Azza wa Jalla. I know the more of the story. There is a lot of things that we learn from the story of Yusuf alayhi salam. The more of the story, when Allah Azza wa Jalla wants something for you, Allah Azza wa Jalla will change all the laws, will bring people from nowhere. We will get you from people nowhere. Being accused, being in jail, being this. It's a process sometimes. All these difficulties is a process to move you from one place to another. Without Yusuf alayhi salam being in a prison, he will never have to explain the ru'ya. He never can even be released. And that's what it is. نسأل الله العزيز قدير أن يعلمنا ما ينفعنا وأن ينفعنا بما علمنا. اللهم زدنا علما. Go ahead, يا شيخ.
The irony of this story began with one dream that brought him all the misery, and his release and elevation.
It was a memory. Yes, it's always from a dream.
And the secret to his being loved more than the rest of his brothers, first of all, the kindness of Yusuf and his gentle, plus he is Latif. He is an orphan. His mom,
Latima,
mother died, and he married her sister that brought Benjamin. So Benjamin is the son of Yusuf to Benjamin is the son of his aunt.
Okay.
He married the two sisters.
Okay.
After one died.
Okay.
He married four altogether. All of them from one, and Benjamin and Yusuf from two different mothers. Okay. And and that's one of the things that he really prefer Yusuf over, because he is an orphan.
Yeah. نسأل الله العزيز القدير. بارك الله فيك.
Questions? Anyone have one question? Anyone have a question?
Yeah, I did not. I mean, it's not a question.
Yeah.
I did not know he was
Same thing.
Benjamin. Yeah, I did not know that.
His mother died when he
No,
was
his mother died. We know that, but
Yeah.
because we
Benjamin
thought
is-
of Benjamin, his mother died. That's what we thought.
Allah Alam. والعلم عند الله.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Abdurrahman, have a question? So for Muhammad B.
No.
there is no you can
Evidence.
say مثلا in Arabic you can say ذهب إلى المستشفى لولا أنه
Yeah.
he felt better, so he never went. So that's the thing. Even if you take it in
Correct.
it's never. So
Okay. Okay. What he's saying, that said is linguistic. Sometimes you said like, like an example. I want to go to the hospital, but I felt better. Saying I felt that I'm not going to the hospital, even if I mentioned that I'm going to the hospital, is the linguistic in it that وهم بها لولا أن it means he never even had the intention, because it will deny that he's هم بها. That's what he's saying. Yeah. والله أعلم. بارك الله فيكم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. By the way, Surah Yusuf, Allah Azza wa Jal says in that surah, أجمل القصص. Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned it. أجمل القصص.
The ulama says, if someone tells his wife and his family, come on, I want to tell you the best story,